Yeah. I had oodles of magic cards growing up, and when I got kicked out when I was 16, my dad threw away all of my magic cards and used a bandsaw and cut my guitar in half. Yep. There was some serious change invested in the thousands of Magic the Gathering cards that sat on my shelves. But no, like he kicked me out and then was like, "Fuck this kid." After I was gone, like went through my room and all my shit and was like, "That's gone, that's gone, that's gone." And I just heard about it. I think Cody might have told me, because he was still there after I got kicked out. I love that guitar. It was a cool. It had a black face with like blue fucking ghostly skulls and shit on it. It was so cool. Yeah, I played the trumpet through middle school. I played the piano in my youth. Um, yeah, I did guitar in high school, percussion in high school. I actually could play quite a number of songs. I was working on a lot of Metallica covers towards the end before I got kicked out. I could play some Metallica riffs. Yeah, I just never picked it the fuck back up, dude. Got kicked out and was like, yeah, fuck it, don't have it no more. It was tough. A lot of it for me, I found it easiest to learn what they called fuck, what was it? Not fret. Um, there's like a term for like finger placement on the guitar. It's been so long I forgot it now. So there's like learning how to like read like keys, like learning how to read the notes and then actually just translating the notes like, like a piano script and then looking at it and playing it on the piano. They had these fucking damn, I can't even remember what the fuck they're called. But like I would download these pages, tabs. They're called tabs. I would I would download oodles of fucking tabs for these songs, and I would memorize the tabs. Ideally, just the finger layout, not necessarily like the. God, I just got disconnected on everything. No, I didn't. I didn't learn the note structure. I didn't learn all the chords, and I didn't learn what each string meant or what it was called. Like, I literally just learned tabs. So you could show me a printout of a bunch of tabs for a song, and I could wheedle my way through it and figure it out and make it sound decent enough. But yeah, I didn't. All of everything that I was trained and taught on the piano, like how to read the notes and fucking what they meant, where they, how high they were on the little line sheet, that meant this key here. Like I didn't learn any of that. Like if you'd have showed me like an actual music sheet for guitar, it's just finger placement. No, tabs are just finger. It just shows finger one on string 1 2, mute string 3, nothing on 4 5 6. Finger two, pressing string 2 3, muting 4 5, not touching 1 or 6. Like it just showed you where your fingers, what strings they had to touch on whatever fret, and then you would just strum the chords, and there's your note. That's what a tab is. So when you take the pressure and you push the string all the way to the metal fret, that's what creates it, like pinches the chord at that fret and it makes it vibrate differently and produce a different pitch. Muting is when you rest your finger against the string, but do not push it against the fret. That way, when you strum it, it sounds like a muted key and it makes no audible sound. I'm probably going to get kicked as fuck from this raid group. They were telling me to join their Discord. I'm like, yeah, sure, soon. Having a combo. Yeah, they've eventually stopped asking, so I think I'm flying under the radar right now. But this is literally week 1, brand new, reworked content, and I am in a group with 24 other people, and I'm not in Discord with them. So I'm hoping I don't fuck something up just insane, because I'm just going to stand where everybody else is standing, you know. Yeah, I mean, at its core, it's still the same content. It's just kind of reworked for this new season of Discovery shit, so... He's role-playing being a shop owner, friend. Everything that goes into owning that shop, he has to do. Cardboard boxes won't take themselves out, damn it. Crazy. I wish I could call in, bro. I got so much flack the last time I called in to use sick time. Actually berated on the phone. Yeah, the last time that I tried to use a half day, and I'm like, yeah, I have sick time. I'm going to use the last half of my shift, and I'm going to get out of here. And they're like, well, who's going to close the desk? I'm like, I don't know. You'll figure that out. I'm leaving? Question mark. I literally got held up like an extra half hour filling out fucking paperwork and then getting talked to about, oh, well, we don't know what we're gonna do. We'll have to make do. Supervisors are gonna be running around doing double duty. I'm like, okay, they're paid pretty good, you know. Like, Jesus, like this. Yeah, they do such a good job at just like, if you're not pulling 100% of your weight 100% of your time here, you're not on the good list. I'm honestly surprised that the conversation that I had with management today went half as well as it did. Yeah. Dude, because gossip's fucking crazy over there, dude. I didn't even tell anybody at work yet about this shit. And then today I get stopped by my scheduler and asked about it. I'm like, how do you hear about this shit? Like, God, it's so annoying, dude. She's such a gossip. Like she encourages it, you know? She wants to know the tea as much as she fucking can. But she stopped me and she asked me, she's like, so I heard you're thinking about withdrawing your transfer and you might be staying. And I'm like, how did you hear about this? Like, what? Like, this has been such private conversations. Like, okay. I'm like, yeah, like, maybe, like, what? She's like, come with me, let's have a talk. And I went upstairs and we had a quick chat about it and what I'm trying to do and yada yada. And yeah. Fucking blew my mind. The only person I really had that conversation with was the gentleman who offered me a room at his house yesterday at work. Like, I don't, maybe he said something? I honestly don't know. Like, I talked to my mom, and I talked to one other person at work, like, an hour before I got spoke to about it. Like, I don't know. Destiny probably said something. She's got kind of a fucking mouth on her, so she might have told somebody who told a supervisor who told Alita. I don't know, but nobody keeps their fucking mouth shut there, so it's honestly hard to fucking tell who would have said what, because I don't know, because everybody talks. Yeah, she was leading everybody on that me and the gal at the gas station was getting a place together, and it's like, what? Like, hey, Caitlin, did you hear we're moving in together? Like, what? Really? We are? Yeah. So yeah, dude at work yesterday when I was in the break room asked me if I was excited to go back to Wisconsin, and I kind of expressed, obviously that I'm a little disappointed because I wanted to make Colorado work, and being in a legal state's fucking nice, and being out here with my brother, I really wanted a better relationship. So I'm kind of partial and jaded about going back so fucking soon, especially like a month after getting my plates and my DLs all switched over to Colorado and shit. Like, so we were talking, and he's like, man, I told you a while back, like, I got a house, bro. I got a fucking room I can rent out to you, bro. Fucking cheap, dog. And I'm I forgot you talked to me about that, because you talked to me about it so long ago. Like, long ago, that I was like, it wasn't even on the menu yet, because I was still like, yo, I'm trying to live here with my brother and get things worked out and figured out. So me getting a different housing, that early was so off the table that I just forgot that he had that conversation with me. But he's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I got a place. And I'm like, all right, well, like, I'll keep it in mind. I don't know. Things are kind of set in stone. I've submitted my 2 weeks and whatever. And I thought about it some more for like the last hour and a half of my shift. And when I left, I walked by the deli, and he was over there, and I'm like, you serious about that offer? And he's like, fuck yeah, man. He's like, it helped me just as much as it helped you, like, because he's trying to save money, because the cost of living's out here is fucking insane. But, well, that's the thing. I gave him my number, and I was like, here, why don't you give me a call when you get done tonight? We could have a chat about this. And he texted me after he got home and was like, what's your days off? We talked about our schedule. And then he's like, I'm off Wednesday as well. He's like, why don't you come by, look at the house on Wednesday? I'll show you the room, and we can talk shit over. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I told him at work, I was like, per me and Tim's conversation, and the fact that I haven't seen his property, and we haven't really had the conversation yet to go into full detail, like, I'm going to be bringing 2 cats with me. Is that okay with you? I got to look at the room, make sure it's decent enough, for me to live in, and get a good feel for what his expectations are. Yeah. My main concern is that there's internet, and yeah, I would love AC big time. So yeah, Wednesday I'm gonna go in the afternoon to Tim's property, which is right down the road. He lives super close, and then yeah, I'll know more on Wednesday. He's a little bit older than me. He's like probably late 30s, maybe around your age. I don't know. I mean, he's always seemed to really fucking chill. I always thought it was weird that he like would take like full on naps in the break room, like would turn the lights out and lay down on the sofa and like fall asleep. But like, I mean, that with that quirk aside, like, I don't know, he's always come off as a decent enough guy. Like, I don't know. I mean, he's got a house, 3 bedrooms. He says 2 bath. Like, I want to go take a look at it, look at the size of the room, and then if if it looks decent, maybe I'll take him up on it and try my luck out here for a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a tough pill I've been swallowing lately too, is that fucking change is inevitable. My comfort is pretty much fucking behind me at this point. We're just basically in full survival mode, and if this looks decent enough, irregardless of, my standards or what I desire, I'm probably going to have to just, do this, because I'm fucking tired of being so dependent on other people, like fucking families just not done me the best over the last year, and I'm tired of fucking disappointing people and being disappointed myself. So it's like, fucking, if a stranger's got a room he's willing to offer, fuck it, let's fucking make it work. He's been there a bit. I don't know exactly how long. I mean, we'll talk about it more on Wednesday. I don't know. He's just kind of set on a flat payment for everything, for the room and access to the whole house. He doesn't sound like he's trying. Yeah. I mean, for the moment, I mean, I'd like to at least make it through the winter for sure before I have to do any thoughts of relocating or whatever. But I'll make that clear, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. What he's asking is pretty fucking reasonable. It's less than what I'm paying here at the apartment, and just from the sounds of it, I might have a little bit more room and freedom to kind of live. So. No, that's actually funny that you say that because I currently live across the street. There's one stoplight between me, two turns and one stoplight between me and the parking lot at King Soopers. He pretty much lives the same distance the other direction. He's like, yeah, it's like a 4-minute drive to work, bro. Like, you could get here in 10 minutes if you walk. I'm like, fuck off. Like, I Not too much, man. I've honestly, with how I've been feeling this past year, I've been rather introverted, and I kind of keep to myself. You guys see probably the most social aspect of me. Yeah, so I don't. I mean, I haven't really fucking opened up with and chatted to a lot of motherfuckers at work just because, like I said, with how I've been treated here at home and the little interaction that occurs, and then going to work and seeing my brother be best friends with everybody, coworker and customer alike, being best friends with everybody but me. It's just kind of it's impacted me to the point where I've just regressed so much, and I don't. Everybody's Cody's friend. I'm just his fuck off depressed brother. Like, just fucking, you don't need to know me. Whatever. Like, he's brought it up. He's brought it up. Yeah, well, we never had that dynamic, though. That was the thing, and we've lived before in the past, so this situation is very different than anything we've ever had, and they're more okay with me just spending all my time in my room and sweeping me under the rug than trying to help me handle my trauma in a constructive manner. It's honestly been more of a detriment than it has been a benefit being out here. So, no. I hear more from the gossip train at work than I do from them. So, like I said, his fiance has talked to me 3 times since April. One time was to let me know my cat puked on a carpet outside of my bedroom, and the other 2 times were accusing me of smoking pot inside. That's yeah, yeah, it's whack. Wednesday afternoon. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I broke down and bought another bottle yesterday, but I'm gonna try to make that my last one. Oh my god. I'm getting kicked from the party. I just killed 13 people. Yep, I'm not even in their Discord. I'm getting kicked. I feel it happening right now. They're eyeing me up. They're talking about me in their Discord. Ugh. New mechanics. The new mechanics, dude. I got burning adrenaline on me, which causes you to explode, so I stood away from everybody else. But there's a new mechanic that puts a bomb on you that you have to stack with other people so that the damage is soaked between everybody around you. So I got that while I was burning, while I had burning adrenaline. So I saw the big pop-up on my screen that said stack. And, yeah, stacking caused burning adrenaline to trigger, and I killed 13 people. Yeah, it's absolutely tough as fuck. Yeah, I definitely should probably be in their Discord. That's 100% on me. User error at its finest. Not knowing the fight, didn't do any research, join a group blind, and I don't join their Discord that they've been spamming. I'm still in the group, but if I get kicked, I definitely get it. Why aren't you in Disc with them? LOL. Ha, yeah. Yeah, Habs. I don't know, but... Yeah, that's a buddy of mine on the stream. Fucking A. I'm just fucking... Not typing, walking off of the ledges. My god. These guys bad enough. Yeah. What? Habs, are you in here? What the hell? Why are you mad at me? I don't know if I can... That's real negative. The only reason they haven't kicked you is because you're one boss down already. Good luck on another after the second boss rip. But jeez, man. He's like offended for these guys. I had 2 friends hop in my chat. My bad. Like, obviously, if I cared enough, I'd have told you guys to fucking kick rocks, and I'd have fucking bounced already. But here I am being a casual Andy, your average Joe video gamer. Wow. Yeah, World of Warcraft. Yeah, but formulating like raids, like you have to like find like 20 to 39 other players, get them all grouped up, go enter this dungeon to go kill these bosses or whatever, and like as you push through the dungeon, we've killed a boss already, so I'm what's called locked to this instance ID. So if they were to at any point kick me and then continue on and clear this without me, my entire week lockout is fucked, and I will have no chance the rest of this week to do this because I'm locked to a cleared run. So there is a bit of so when you group up and you enter a raid, you're given an ID number for that instance. All of you get ported into the same group, the same run, and that dungeon has an ID number associated to it that's tagged to your character. Since we've killed one boss already, I am now locked to that dungeon ID for this run. So if they kick me and they continue and kill the rest of this dungeon without me, I cannot come back here at any point the rest of the week and do everything that I missed because I am locked to their run that they will more than likely finish without me. Hold on, I have burning adrenaline again. I gotta go. I gotta fucking focus up here. They put a skull on me this time. They really want to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Here I go, boys. I killed just myself this time. Yo, Procon. He says working away so he can't get fucked. It's tough. Dude, hit me up later on. I'll be up pretty late tonight, brother, man. Thanks for sliding through. I didn't fuck up the mechanics that time. See, I knew what burning adrenaline was. It's just that new fucking bomb shit confused me. I thought it overrode fucking adrenaline, burning adrenaline, so I was like, oh, here, people, help me. Let's all not die. Unironically kills everybody. Oh, they're wiping it up. Oh, no! They did it! Nice, guys. Good job. I focused up and I didn't fucking kill everybody. Oh. That's very obvious, my friend. That's why I stopped hitting you up about new games long ago, my friend. I picked that up real early. You know what you know and you like it, you know. There's nothing wrong with it, but you know, at the same time I appreciate the experience of gaming as a whole. So I enjoy that, you know, that constant like, oh, let's buy this game and try it out, see if I like it. Let's run this new reworked content and see how it compares to what I've known for 20 years, you know, like. All I want to do is shoot shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's despicable, actually. There's a couple of, you're talking about the couple of companies that have openly made comments about how the player base needs to get used to the idea of not owning their games. I think that was like micro. Yeah, they're you're basically paying for a license that can be terminated by the holder, you know. Because I think they were having some issues with you know how many fucking, it happens more often than not. There's a, did you hear about the G Bank issue in retail? No, Habs. I didn't hear about a Guild Bank issue in retail. He's talking about retail WoW, not retail work. Fuck. Lost my choo-choo when I looked over at the second screen. Definitely don't remember what I was saying. My bad. Yeah, that's what happened when I looked over at the screen. I was totally about to comment about this conversation we was having, and fucking lost my choo-choo. We're talking about the games and the companies and whatnot. Fucking. Oh, the coin. That's right. That's right. Yep. No, there's people all the time, bro, that they'll hand me like a $20 bill or whatever, and I hand them their dollars, and I'm like going for the change, and they're like, keep it. And I'm like, it's like 79 cents. They're like, I don't want it. I'm like, okay. Like we have like a change bucket on like the tills that we just sits there and we use for change throughout the day, and it's like so known that customers will literally come up and like be knowingly short for their pack of cigarettes and be like, do you have 12 cents back there? And it's like, what? Like, what do you mean? What? No, I have 4. Like, how do you even know I have this here? What? Like, yeah, it's such a common thing for people to leave their change behind that we just like pull it out the till and like use it as like a, you know, for the next person, you know. Oh, here, I have an extra penny here. Let's get you a bigger coin back, you know, whatever. It's usually what I do. But yeah. But yeah, there's literal people that'll come in and they're like, that'll ask you if you have like enough to cover their fucking smokes or whatever because they're just so broke. And it's like, Jesus. Yeah, that's bonkers to me. Some system glitch or something. Emptied a bunch of Peeps Guild banks. Blizzard won't give Peeps their shit back. Oh my god! It's because their original reason back in the day for having it end on like the 99 is so it would force the till to open back in the day, and it would force a transaction block on their records. Yeah, like the early registers back in the day would have like a tick like mark that would be added to like a sheet of receipt paper that was like kept for the business at the end of the day, and that's how they would tally their drawer. And if you didn't open the till, you know, to give them change back, it didn't put this like notation mark or whatever on the record for the day. So business owners back in the day started this whole 99-cent fucking concept, so it would force the till to open, so they would give you that 1 penny back, and it would force the notation on their sheets for their records, because people were getting by and sliding money and whatnot for, you know, like a whole dollar transaction. They could just stick it like right in the safe or in the little slot on the till that would just put your straight bills. Because it wasn't the bill setups on registers back in the day, they weren't like what they are now. You know, they didn't have slots for each individual denomination. They didn't have up to $100 bills in the fucking till and shit like that, you know. So it was just very small amounts of money, and people were getting away with stealing a lot of shit, from what I recall from my research when I was in college, because there was a lot of the transactions didn't force the till to be open, didn't force that notation on the machine, and people were giving away products, pocketing money, and the business owners had no idea what was going on with the money. So they started that 99-cent concept to better keep track of their records and all of their sales at the time, because they didn't have a proper POS system, you know, like we have now, that shows, you know, all of the records and transactions that are kept on a daily log digitally and shit now for us. Like, they just had one manuscript for the whole day, you know. There are a lot of people that make way more money than they know what to do with, bro, and they just spend that shit. They don't even give a fuck what the price is. I've had so many people, even at work, like, and this is just small end retail, you know, I'm like, oh, hey, do you have a super card? This is on, you know, you got a couple items here that are on discount, and they're just like, I don't care, swipes the Amex. Like, okay, like, could have saved you like $9, but like, fuck me, I guess. Me, I'm literally scrounging every fucking coupon off the shelf, bro. I'm trying to take every fucking dollar off that bitch. Oh, yeah. For sure. There's also a lot of money to be made in scalping as well, as you can see just by that one instance as well. Did you hear about the PlayStations that were released recently that had like an OG PS1 theme to them or whatever? There was only like 12 or... Yeah, they're sold out already because... I read... Yeah. Yeah, there's people that have already reportedly been making over like $5,000 a bundle off of units that they've bought out from Sony and have turned around and scalped. Yeah, could you imagine paying $500, $600, $700 from the retailer, knowing that, or the wholesaler, knowing that they only have a limited supply, and then people will spend thousands multi-ordering that shit, and then turn around and sell all of it to other people who were not fortunate enough or timely enough to get in line. It's absurd. Yeah, oh, literally. Yeah, capitalism breeds innovation. This is the innovation that we have now. Everybody out buying your average modest consumer and then just reselling to them at inflated prices. Yeah. Literally. Because there's no rule that says they can't. Because it hasn't been outlawed. It's legal, so let's do it and make money. The Marvelverse. Yeah, dog. Like you're outliving the actors' like lifespans of acting these characters too. Like all these people are like retiring because they physically can't keep up to what the person they're portraying, does. People at some point won't know the OG content enough for it to have a nostalgia factor, and they'll lose their way at some point along the way, and it just will become such a mundane topic that the people that are around just don't enjoy it. That's kind of what we're running into with World of Warcraft right now. I guarantee you every single person in this raid right now is 35 plus. Ain't no way we pulled. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Dude, this is not good. Down with the mouse. But what would Mickey do? Illegal. Monopolies are illegal as long as you don't have the money to pay for your fines and stay in control with doing what you're doing. As long as you have that money, you know? Look at BlackRock, for instance. You guys familiar with BlackRock? Oh my god. Bro, they own everything. They own everything. They are pretty much running America. If you go into any retailer and walk up and down the aisles, 70% of the items in the store, even though there's different brand names, different companies, different parent companies, fucking all kinds of shit all over the place, BlackRock owns the majority stake in so many of these distribution processes. Like, they own everything. Make it do.
Spirit Halloween. Turn it into a Family Dollar. Quick, there's property to buy. That's free real estate. Oh, R.I.P. Oh my god. Finish him!
Outsourcing. Outsourcing. Somebody that can do it better, you know? Somebody that has more assets, more resources. If you have a good idea that can be monetized, you're going to be what's called in the gaming industry data mined. You're going to be data mined for what you're doing to make monies, and they're going to be like, I'm going to do this better. I'm going to either put you out of business, or I'm going to buy you out and take your idea and make me money. Nobody played it. Yeah, it lasted 2 weeks, Philip. 2 weeks. They launched it. Yeah, they launched it, and then they killed the game 2 weeks later. It is tough. I had to mute you there for a second. I mute stream anyway. That might be a little too TOS for the wokeness of today's streaming audience. You're good. Well, that's why. All I have to do is press the plus button on my my number pad, and it just hard mutes stream. So we're good. If I feel anything gets a little touchy, a little too quick, we just Wind yourself. Wind yourself. We're good. We're back. Oh, there's no sense to be made. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what's going on. Brute.
Oh, honey, it's okay. In my book, you're still a gold star. You can ask me anything you want, anytime you want, but the answer's still no.
He tries so hard. Drop a little Akon. Wait, is that the... Did you send me that? That sounds so familiar. Is that in my DMs? We're at the fourth boss right now. We're still moving and grooving. Haven't had any more catastrophes since my fuck up on the second boss. And I don't know if it was the fuck up to cause that whole attempt to wipe, but it was definitely a fuck up. I think something else happened afterwards. I killed a good chunk of people, but then something else happened and a lot of people died at once. So I feel like somebody else did it on the other side of the raid as well. So it's like me and him are like, we're only still here because the two of us did it, you know? Like... So good. Just fucking WoW and fucking Overwatch lately, dude. The talons have been inserted deep into my back. The SoD has been so rewarding and so much fun, dude. Like everything I've known about this game and the way I've played it and all of the nostalgia just like completely remixed, like the dice in a fucking Yahtzee shaker right in front of me. Just here's the game, have fun. And you're just like, what is all of this? Like, I love it. I love it so much. Season of Discovery. So they basically took all of the content from the original 2004 to 2006 content of this game that I had been playing on hardcore and on regular for the last year, and they took it and remixed all of that content. So the 20-year-old content from 04 to 06, they just like like it still looks the same, like it has the same visuals, but they just like reworked the mechanics of a lot of things. They added new skills to the game that they gave classes and characters in later expansions. So it's like all of the classic stuff, but just like overloaded and overtuned, and just it's just so much fun. AoE res. Just flying in on some game-winning activity and just the whole team's back at your feet. That's honest. As somebody who only knows 2, though, that's silly as fuck, bro. Like, that's honestly silly as fuck. There's no way we're still trying to do this. That wasn't me, guys. Come on, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I am the best hunter. Thanks, Taze. I appreciate you wanting to sit on my keyboard, but I'm fucking raiding. Put your ass somewhere else. I'm sorry you have no room to be. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are cat people that are just really fucking weird. They give cat owners bad reps. I like cats because they're low maintenance, man. Like, I've had dogs before. I've had fucking rats before. Like, they're very high maintenance fucking creatures. Like, you have to tend to them a lot. You have to take them out. You have to clean up after them. You have to keep an eye on them. Bro, this motherfucking cat, dog, I can literally not look at him for fucking 3 hours, and I look back and this motherfucker's still sleeping in the same spot. Like, he knocked out. Like, he's on one, you know? Like, he can shit. He shits in the same corner, in the same fucking pebble fucking box every fucking day, you know? Like, I ain't gotta run around the room and look for little fucking rat turds because I let my rat run around, you know? Like, this motherfucker shits in his box. Like, I tried. We tried to litter train the rats and get them used to using litter boxes, and it worked a little bit. They definitely used the litter boxes, but they didn't like prio them, and they were like big nest makers, so they would like build a nest if I let them out for too long, and then they would mark their nest after building it, and it's like, god damn it, guys, stop shitting on the floor. Big, yes, the amount of personality that each one of them had and their own characteristics and their own mannerisms was so mind-blowing. It gave me such a new appreciation for the rodentia. Like, yeah, dude, it's so crazy. Like, and when they bonded with you, like, they would do like Like, they would want to, like, take care of you. Like, I know this might be a little fucking, like, oh, kind of fucking what the fuck to the outside viewer, but to a rat owner, they'll definitely get this. Like, they try to, like, clean your teeth. Once they, like, bond with you and, like, look at you as an equal, they try to, like, they'll, like, groom you. They'll, like, grow through your fucking hair and lick your skin and whatnot and groom you down, and they'll try to go in your mouth and essentially, like, yeah, and they try to clean your teeth. They'll try to, like, bite on the tops of your teeth to get, like, debris off, and they'll, like, try to lick, the surface clean and whatnot. Because in the rat community, if they didn't, like, constantly chew and gnaw on their teeth, like, their teeth would just continuously grow and could potentially, like, push through the roof or bottom of their mouth, cause crazy damage, just end up killing the fucking rat. They always had to use their fucking teeth all the time. Always needed something to eat on, hard shit to crunch on, wood to chew on and help, break the teeth down. So, like, the rats in the community or in the little, the nest, once they weren't able to take care of themselves, they would kind of, like, help each other out. They would try and, trim their teeth down and, little shit like that. Yeah. So definitely, I definitely had to pull a fucking rat face out of my mouth a time or two because they were trying to give me the full treatment. And one of my boys, Radley, I called him my little rodentist because he was always trying to get up in my fucking mouth, bro. Like, always, bro. Like, he would crawl, he would sit up on my chest or my shoulder, bro, and he would literally grab my lips on some Ratatouille shit and pull them motherfuckers open and be like, give me them teeth. And I'm like, Radley, like, get the fuck up out my mouth, bro. Yeah. I've seen that one. It was like morning. He sees the before and after. Um, like, not as bad at cats, but yeah, like, cats have, like, that like hairs almost sort of kind of to, like, help, like, rip, like, meat, like, off of fucking shit, and, like, yeah, when they're licking, it helps add, like, like tearing, I guess, to it. It's weird. Their tongue's microscopic is wild, but not as bad. No, rat tongues are definitely a lot thinner. They're long, but they're thinner, and, like, I always recalled it being soft because, like, dude, I had fucking rats in my mouth, bro. I didn't, like, obviously, like, just sit there and, like, here, like, hold him up and, like, let him just go to town for 20 minutes. But, like, on occasion, I'd be like, dude, just do what you want to do and get out of here. I'd let him lick a tooth, and then I'd go brush my teeth. It is what it is. Like, I loved him, But, yeah, it obviously wasn't enough. I had at most at 1.7, I had 11 altogether. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I had a little rat family, bro. I would literally make a plate of food for me and my girlfriend, and then we would make a third plate of food and throw it on the ground, and they would all gather and eat at our feet. Because they could eat human food because they're scavengers, so we literally could give them anything that we ate. Anything at any time, they would eat it. They trusted us. If we gave it to them, it was food. They saw us eat it, and went in our mouths, they knew that was good to go in their mouth. Oh, I had a lot of them, dude. I had two standard, like, big white males. I had a couple. I had like a one that had like a golden coat. I had an albino one. I had one that had like a gray and like white like circular pattern. Scout. She was my little baby girl. I miss her. Um, yeah. A lot of them are just like your typical like white hair, I guess. There was another one that had white hair and black hair, looked like a little tuxedo. It's pretty cool. Oh my god, she's dead. No, their tails were the typical fucking, just, you know, rat skin, you know? Yes, yes. I had a rat named Bean that had her tail removed. It was clipped by the original owner. She was a rescue. But Bean didn't have a tail, and she definitely had poor balance. But she didn't let it stop her from trying things. You know, like she definitely gave life her all. I think I have a video on my phone of her actually climbing a lamppost in my living room. I like zoomed in on it, and you just see this little rat mid lamppost, just like on some Mission Impossible shit, just like stop climbing and look at the camera and just look. Dude, literally, bro. Literally, bro. Hold on, I'm pulsing and I'm shocking nearby players. We are. This is I should be in their Discord, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I don't know if this falls off or what. There's 8 bosses here. Yeah, I just killed more people. Typical life expectancy is like 2 to 3 years. Yeah, it was pretty traumatizing. That's why I didn't get any more. Because they're such great fucking pets, man. They're such amazing fucking smart creatures. And yeah, it sucks. Like losing them was like that, like losing like a dog you've had in the family for 15 years. It was crazy. I did more free range. I just kind of opened the cages and let them run around. I didn't really put them in the balls and such. Like I built like handmade fucking like mansions for these guys. Like I would take boxes home and I would like stack fucking like shoe boxes and fucking boxes from toppers at the time, plastic jugs that I would like cut holes in and shit, and like build like connector fucking paths and shit between these blocks. Like, yeah. So I did a lot to help give them like, you know, as much enrichment as I could because I was living in an apartment at the time. So, you know, obviously they couldn't go too far, but between the cage, having like a multi-tier cage that they could all live in, a bunch of different like hanging, like what am I trying to say here? Wow, I can't find the word. You lay on it in between 2 trees. Yes, I had hammocks set up in there that they could fucking rest on, and all kinds of different stuff that they could chew on and play with, and yada yada. So it's like between being in the cage and then running around, like they lived a pretty good life. I had a friend that had a ferret when I was younger, in like elementary and middle school. I remember it being stinky. Get a falconer's glove. Take him, go to the fucking dog park, bust him out, take the leash off, throw it on the ground, and just assert dominance. I see your poodle, and I raise you Deathclaw.
Ooh, there's a fox.
Yeah, I don't know. I grew up in Indiana, man. We saw all kinds of shit, especially if you took a little drive out in the country or the farmlands or whatever. Like, so I never got like too big of a like a interest in like my eyes catching an animal, a beast. I will say when I was in Florida though on vacation, seeing crocodiles so just prevalent, like right literally off the road, like most times, like yeah, that was something that was like, oh my god, fucking Jurassic Park. Don't get out the car. Keep the door closed. You live in Indiana? I grew up in Terre Haute, man. Yeah, as you fucking should. A fucking meth head, Jesus Christ. Oh, look, a tweaker. Oh, look, a tweaker. Oh, look, a tweaker in somebody's house they broke into. Oh, you're so generous. I would say 1 in 7. I mean, it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. I got some fucked up stories I could fucking share about my youth. I don't know if they're stream appropriate, but god damn. It's legal though, so it's not frowned upon. Did you hear about Nate getting all kinds of benefits and shit because he suffers from alcoholism? He's unemployed right now, and his hand surgery that he's about to have is apparently being covered like 70% by the state because he has like a disability being an alcoholic. Yeah, it's through Indiana Medicaid. They should be given at the government level. It shouldn't be a business. There's other countries that are doing it so much better, at least on paper, the black and white that you can read and understand. Like it. This fucking expensive. Grebe. Oh, I'm gonna die. It's the cellar. Yeah, it's where it all starts. I don't know if you guys have been outside recently, but it sucks here. Media, boo. I'm so glad I'm so far away from that, dude. I don't read newspapers. I don't watch the news. I don't turn on C-SPAN. I don't none of that shit, bro. God.
Tiki-tock.
Algorithm. I mean, all I'm gonna say is I was definitely driving around my car shaking it off a time or two. I've been invested since 1989 drop. I mean, it is though. Like, how many major female hip hop rap artists were there pre 2006? Like, five you could name? Like, literally five, you know? Missy Elliott, fucking Eve, fucking, and they were rapping. All these fucking bitches anymore. Like, all this rap anymore is just all sexualized. Because they have, like, nothing to say that's, like, meaningful or impactful. So it's literally just songs like Wet Ass Pussy fucking over and over again. It's all the same. I grew up on Christian rock. I don't really remember a lot of it. My dad did make us listen to like a lot of like Christian radio and shit when we were younger. We were very sheltered, so I didn't really get to like experience a lot until like my middle of high school. So I got kicked out when I was 15, 16, somewhere right around there, like right around the time I was going to start like driver's ed. So when I got kicked out and went to my mom's, and then that's when I kind of like was able to like, oh, I can have a computer that I can fucking download fucking whatever music I want now and burn my own CDs, and I can actually fucking put my friends' music on fucking audible volumes, You know, because nobody, you didn't have fucking AirPods and shit in fucking 2004. You know, I'm sitting in my dad's basement with my goddamn boombox on the lowest fucking volume. I'm like, dude, this guy's spitting, bro. Don't say the verse too loud. Dad's upstairs. You know, like, my favorite was BearShare, but I did use LimeWire a bit. I was not a Napster guy. I thought that was way too overrated. So I was big into BearShare. Yeah.
No way, guys. I can download Ratchet and Clank off the internet and play it at home. I'm doing that tonight.
Starts it up. Some, like, raunchy fucking porn.
This isn't Ratchet and Clank. That's a Ratchet Gets Clanked.
I just made that up off the top of my head, by the way.
Would you download a car?
Because everybody was trying to safeguard all their fucking assets at the start of the technological revolution, you know? It was scary, bro. Could you imagine in that early time putting your shit online for purchase, knowing that like 95% of the fucking user base is just ripping torrents of your shit? Before there was actual like companies that could like control and like kind of assert some like dominance and like, you know, weed off like, you know, I had to stop. I was like, shit. I'm trying to raid and learn how to do things. I had fucking the cash register sounds in the background. I was like, oh shit. Nope, we're still on the fourth boss. This since I spoke and gave you the last update, we've put probably 3 attempts down on this boss now. It's our 4th attempt. He is kicking our ass. Yeah, you can go back and try it as many times as you want. Just whenever you die, your equipment that you're wearing takes durability loss. So after so many deaths, you'll have to inevitably repair, which you'll have to go out of the dungeon to do. Unless an engineer is with you and they can drop a repair bot to repair your gear. You know. Do some more research on BlackRock in your free time, Philip. I guarantee you it'll change up your shopping patterns. It's insane how much money you give to a company you know nothing about. Well, he's coming to a card shop. Bro, dude, there's this one dude we got hit there, bro. Like, and no offense, cause dude, he's down with it, if you know what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's so gross. Like, when you go into the break room and Tyson's in the break room, it's like an immediate, like, there, you ask yourself, do I want to be in this break room right now? Should I eat my food in this break room? He, like, has, like, he drinks, like, well, no, it's not even a stench, bro. Like, this dude be fucking, like, all he drinks is, like, fucking, like, Dr. Pepper, and he eats candy bars on all his breaks, and he gets Starbucks every once in a while. Like, his diet's atrocious, so his gut is just bubbling all fucking day. He'll, like, be in the break room, and you'll literally hear, like, burps, like, coming up through him, and then him, like, and then he'll be blowing, like, hard ass, like, just sitting in the break room at the table, just blowing wet, meaty fucking farts. And it's just like, dog, I'm trying to eat this sandwich, bro. I'm like, the fuck, bro? Like, why are you gassing me out? There's only so many ways you can tell somebody, hey, man, I don't enjoy the way you smell up around me. So if you could, like, hop in the shower before you walk up in front of me, I'd definitely appreciate that going forward. You stinky ass motherfucker, fucking. Yeah, but you smell like a prime fucking blown out butthole, bitch. The fuck? You smell like some in between my nutsack after 8 hours at a fucking register, bitch. Like, dog, dead ass. He will sit at the table and just stare forward, and just blow ass with 7 people around him. Sometimes they'll be like, "Oh shit." Sometimes somebody will be like, "Fucking." Sometimes some of the younger kids, the high schoolers, will laugh or whatever. But it's like he is he is like tapped out. Like he is unplugged from the Matrix. He is charging while he's in the break room. It's crazy, bro. It's honestly crazy. Bro, dog, just full mental checkout and just burps and farts just on rotation. Just on rotation. On rotation. I've seen it. I've literally seen him like have like a nasty, bubbly, like gotta fucking cough through it burp and then like laugh at himself, like like what? like do you just like spit all over the table with that nasty gurgly fucking belchy fucking cough? Like it's so bad, bro. Like I can't, dog. It's so gross. I try not to be in the break room as much as possible, but they've been scrutinizing on where we chill and where we consume food. So they're like, It's trash. It's actual trash. I'll take a picture sometime. It's an actual disappointment. Um, the sink is always a hot mess. It's atrocious. The one microwave never gets rarely ever gets cleaned out. There's always like somebody's like fucking ramen fucking water at the base of the fucking dish or whatever. Um, the tables always got shit on them, crumbs on them. Fucking nobody really cleans up after themselves. The one guy that does maintenance like doesn't do the best job when he's in there, and he uses the same rag that he uses all over the store to wipe down the tables in there anyway, so it's not even like it's really, he literally be scrubbing a trash can out front and then go to the back break room and wipe your table down. Yeah, when they had me stocking produce that one day and I was pulling out all the little fucking arm bars to put the little bagged fucking salads in and shit, yeah, mold on every single armbar. Every single armbar. Every one of them. It's in a bagged section. You don't give a fuck if it's in a bagged section, bro. You can fucking the fuck. Getting that shit on the bag that I'm touching with my hands that I'm about to prep this fucking salad with? The fuck are you going on about? No, I don't. Yeah, dude, I don't. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I heard some shit about the people that do, like, the sushi in our area as well. There's, like, a company, Snow Fox, that does, like sushi rolls and shit. So, like, apparently the guys that are in charge of like the sushi area, they also do like the chopped like fruit and shit that they sell, like the little buckets of cut watermelon or cut cantaloupe or whatever. They cut those themselves and put them out there, make a profit. They buy them from the store, cut it up, put it out there, and whatever they sell they make. I was told recently that somebody went in the back and after giving him a container of like bad watermelon, like, hey, this is returned, the customer didn't want it, when I went to scan it out it said hold for you guys, so I'm bringing you this product so you can see that this is bad. I guess he took the container of quote unquote bad watermelon or whatever and like just dumped the watermelon out and like kind of like shook the juices out of the dish and then just threw it back on the table and proceeded to put new watermelon in it. Like a dish that left the store and then came back as a return, not knowing anything about how long any of it's been out or whatever, and just reuses it for fresh product. It's absolutely despicable. That was my mentality, bro. I've ran a restaurant. I get it. Like, when I heard that, I was like, I've been so disinterested in eating anything from the Snow Fox terminal anymore. I didn't really buy their fruit, but I dabbled with their sushi a little bit, and it was like, yeah, I'm not even interested in trying the sushi rolls no more. Yeah, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean that's dumb though. Like that's a whole ass week. Like you should fucking like come on now. Woo, we killed the fourth boss. The outer layer that's been oxygenated has formed a slight shell over what remains inside. Wow, appetizing. It's still soft in the center. I turned pasta into an egg. I'm a genius. Them belly laughs tonight, though. He's like, that's why I popped in. That's also why I'm not in this fucking raid Discord, because you guys showed up. I told them flat out. They were spamming their Discord so many times, and I was just like, yo, I'm having a conversation. I'll be there in a bit. It just hasn't been a bit yet. Yeah, it looks like they're calling it. They threw a portal down. People are leaving. You have an entire week. You have an entire week. The resets on Tuesday mornings. So from Tuesday, late morning, afternoon, on till next week, Tuesday, early morning, you can make attempts to push through your weekly lockout on things. A lot of the other dungeons are like 3 or 4 days. You can do them like twice a week. But this one that we were doing right here, is a weekly timeout. So they're looking to try and meet up and do some more stuff tomorrow. Yeah, so like if I hit them up tomorrow or whatever and want to get back in the group and they're all forming and everybody in the group all shares that same raid ID that we were assigned to when we completed the first boss, then we can all enter the same raid ID that we've just cleared, and everybody will be able to just go right to where the fourth boss was, and we can continue there forward. Yup. Yup. Philip's here for a long time, not a good time. I'm just kidding. Was the building you were stationed at or through behind Terre Haute South, the high school? Oh, geez, come on, bro. You can't say and some railroad tracks when you're talking about Indiana. It's the actual crossroads of America by fucking definition. You say railroad tracks in Indiana in the same sentence, any Hoshian's gonna go, bah! You can't do that, sir. That's illegal. It's illegal phrasing. Hey, Philip, that's like trying to tell someone in Wisconsin, you just drive down the road, take a left at the bar, and you're there. Which one, sir? In between, you'll see the middle school. That's crazy. Oh, it was north side. Okay. Damn, that's crazy. Nah, I'm familiar with the Crawfordsville. I'm familiar with yeah, I lived in Indy for a short bit too. Mr. Habzuka. Ah. See, phrasing. We just discussed phrasing. We love it. Big vibing, bruh. Fucking Ohio, bro. Ohio is an actual meme. I hear you can't own any house pets in Ohio. I muted. Gotta crack a little jokey joke with the mute button. Oh my lord. Experience a different time of day. Does the labors. Fake ass iPhone. Fake ass. Yo. Yeah, he let motherfucker know real quick. It's lunch break. Be back in 30. I couldn't. Alan played the shit out of that and tried really hard to get me into it. He also tried really hard to get me into Paladins. I mean, very very familiar for me as a WoW player. Like, mounts are a very common feature in games that I've played over the years. So I did think that it was really cool to be able to help get you back faster. But I mean, Overwatch just implemented that zone break feature where once you leave the zone that you pick your character in, you get a movement speed boost. Oh shit. He's questing. The likely, direction they'll be taking. A lot of these anticipated moves. He's playing chess. Mm-hmm.